Good afternoon. I'm Brent Ellis. I'm the president at Arbor University. I want to invite you and thank you for being part of our live announcement of an exciting project that we will undertake this coming summer. If you've been on our campus lately, you've seen the tremendous growth that our track program has experienced. In fact, under the guidance and the coaching of Jeremy Smith, over the last 5 years, our track program has grown by 25%. And they've done that in amazing ways of engaging and reaching out to men and women who desire to come and be a part of an intentionally Christ-centered institution, but also be competitive in the sport of track and field, of which they love. I'm a former runner, and I know the power of discipline and of hard work and commitment that goes into building a strong track team, and how that can be a launching pad for people to go and be phenomenal ambassadors of Christ around the world. And so I think we have more than 50 people, 100 people watching around the country right now. Many of you were touched in amazing ways during your time at Arbor University through the coaches that have given sacrificially and investing in you and helping you learn discipline, hard work, and then sending you out as ambassadors of Christ. The last line of the Arbor University school song, not many people sing it anymore, but that last line of, her banner unfurled shall touch the whole world, Arbor, the school we love, is embodied and enacted as you, alumni and friends of Arbor University, have gone out and made a difference in this world and represented Christ exceedingly well. And the track that it was built many years ago, now more than 20 years ago, state of the art at that point in time, is now in need of renovation and repair. And so I'd like to announce to you that we will this summer start a $1.1 million reconstruction of our track, as well as an expansion and growth of all of the throwing and jumping pits that would allow our track athletes to be able to compete and train at the highest level. To kick off and launch this campaign, I would like to announce and thank the Martin D. Walker and Mary J. Walker Charitable Foundation for a lead gift of $400,000. In addition to that $400,000 lead gift, they've issued a challenge gift of an additional $200,000 if we can match that through alumni and friends. So in total, their gift could be up to $600,000 towards this $1.1 million project. And so again, we want to encourage you and invite you to come and be a part of this exciting project. And so whether you ran for Jeremy or your time goes back even to Ted Comden, you know the intentional discipleship and mentoring that takes place within the field of track and field, within the sport of track and field, and the way that can encourage and light a person's passion for competition, for discipline, but for Christ, and how that then can spill out and go forward and lead so many people in ways to glorify and honor Christ as our alumni go out and make a difference in this world. And so I'd like to take this time to introduce our track coach, or actually director of men's and women's track and cross country, Jeremy Smith.
Thank you so much for tuning in for this live stream announcement here today. I'm honored to be serving here at Arbor University for the past 5 years and 3 years as the director of the programs of cross country and track and field. It's an exciting day, an exciting announcement. This new track complex means a lot to SAU track and field. It's going to be an amazing complex, an amazing facility for our athletes to train. It's going to become a much safer environment for them to train. From its thicker, safer track surface, protecting their shins and their knees, to the beautiful new, as Brent mentioned, our new throws cage for our discus and hammer. It's going to be awesome for those field athletes as well. This is going to be a tremendous blessing that we're not going to take for granted. The new features of the complex will include, well, everything. We're really excited. It's going to be a complete renovation. It's going to be a new layout for the complex. We're going to actually flip the layout from the current positioning to have our starting area actually down in the southeast corner closest to Lowell. And our steeple jump pit and the high jump aprons will switch ends. It's going to be an exciting new layout of the track. We'll be relaying a whole new foundation and improving our drainage significantly to help with the longevity of the track staying in top condition. We're going to then top the track with a much improved latex coated thick rubber surface, which again will be so much safer and better on our athletes' legs with all their incredible training that they do. We'll have whole new long jump, triple jump, pole vault runways, new pits for the long jump and triple jump, renovation to our shot put area, a new javelin runway, and then as mentioned, a new steeple pit and a long anticipated hammer and discus cage. It's just going to be fantastic. Thank you again for tuning in to this announcement. It's an exciting time for us because we know that this facility is going to be a huge blessing to our future athletes. It's also an exciting time to reconnect our Spring Arbor College and Spring Arbor University track and field alumni and to unite together as a family to celebrate the honor and the privilege to invest back into this program and into the lives of so many to come. Please join me in giving sacrificially to this wonderful opportunity. I look forward to continue to reunite track and field alumni with our current Cougar athletes. We'd love to have you come back and inspire our team. Thank you in advance for your prayers and support of this awesome track and field ministry. I want you to know that God is continuing to do great things here at Spring Arbor University through this team and through this sport. So speaking of Cougars, representing their track and field teammates today, I'd like to introduce Kevin Smith and Victoria Harper. Kevin is a 5-time NAIA multi-event qualifier in the heptathlon and decathlon. He currently owns our SAU school records in the long jump and heptathlon. He also holds 5 SAU indoor top 10 rankings and 4 outdoor top 10 rankings. He's an incredible student athlete that holds a 3.0 GPA, and more importantly is the legacy of love and joy of Christ that Kevin leaves every day and the lives God leads across his path. Victoria is a 2-time NAIA cross-country qualifier and so far a 1-time indoor track 5K qualifier. She's a 2014 NCCAA All-American in cross-country and also ranks number 3 in SAU history in the indoor 5K and number 5 in the indoor 3K. Besides her athletic accomplishments, she's a 3.7 GPA student athlete that loves Jesus with all of her heart. No further ado, here's Victoria Harper.
The SAU track program has had a major impact on me. Before coming to Spring Arbor, I looked at different schools, and when I visited here, I noticed that there was something different about the track team. The coaches really challenge us to make God at the center of everything that we do and to pursue Him in a deeper way. And at the same time, they challenge us with our different events that we do. I believe that having a new track complex would help the runners decrease injuries, just having a nice smooth surface for the track. I also believe that having this new track would show that Spring Arbor has great pride in our community, and it would also bring the glory back to God. Having this new track would also promote overall health for the community, whether it's the staff members that choose to use it or their families. So over the years, I know that God has been really faithful to the SAU community as a whole. And I think that if you guys chose to give back, that would just exemplify His glory. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do.
So the Spring Arbor Track and Field program has provided me with a lot that I can say up to date. My 3 years here the 3 years that I've currently been here, it has provided me with coaches who love us so much, and they're actually willing to meet up with us outside of practice times and just basically at any time of the day just to check up on us and just see how we're doing. Comparing college to high school, when I was running track in high school, there was a lot of teammates who really felt that it was just about them and that they really could care less how other people on the team are doing. But here at Spring Arbor, it's a lot different. There's teammates who they'll come to your room late at night just to check up on you because it seemed like you had a bad day of practice, and they're actually like they really do care for you and love you. They're willing to go the extra mile just to make sure that you're all right, make sure that you're eating, whether it's just someone you need to have like a friend for the night, they'll do anything for you. And what the new facility will provide for me, I believe, will be a softer track that'll have less force on our joints when we're running so that we don't get injured as much. And I believe that the community will also be able to come out and use it also, so it's not just something that's for the athletes, it's for the whole community and the whole city of Spring Arbor, for anyone who wants to just come out there and just enjoy a walk on the track. So thank you guys for tuning in and listening to us, and yeah.
Coach Smith and Victoria, Kevin, thank you very much for taking time. And this is live, so they were up here doing that. It's a little nerve-wracking. I want to thank all of you for watching as well, for your interest in Spring Arbor University, your interest in this project in particular. When I think about the ways in which our alumni and friends have come around and invested in this university, it really is a humbling thing to consider the true sacrificial investment of prayer, of support and relationships, and also in giving. And so we want to invite you to come and be a part of this tremendous project. $200,000 to match what the Walker Foundation has provided is a significant challenge, but I believe that our God can provide through connecting with our alumni and friends and instilling in you a heart to give and to come and partner within this project. It's a great opportunity for us to bring our facilities up in line and in par with the quality of the track program that we have. And so I'd like to give a special thank you to the Walker family. When I think about all that the Walker family has done, not just through athletics, but also through providing scholarships to our students and the investment in time, resources, serving on our board of trustees, so many different ways the Walker family has truly been a partner in advancing the work of Spring Arbor University. And so thank you for being with us today.